Hey guys, back again with another review. This time for Monopoly Gamer. Now this is going to be the collector's edition, which you can only get. I've seen it on Amazon and at GameStop for around $40, but the regular edition you can get, I believe, even on Amazon Prime now for 20, and anywhere else like Target, I believe, even Walmart. I think Barnes and Noble for about 20 to 25. Um, so I'm going to show you how this is different from regular Monopoly and why I went ahead and got it. Besides it being, Nintendo and Mario. The collector's edition is going to come with Bowser right here. The standard edition comes with Mario, Yoshi, Peach, and Donkey Kong. And the one thing that they do differently with the collector's edition also is that they have space for all the extra player tokens. You got Rosalina, Diddy Kong, Boo, Toad, Luigi, Fire Mario, Wario, and Tanuki Mario. And like I said, Bowser is also an extra. These you have to buy power-up packs, which I've seen at Walmart and GameStop. They're $5 a pop, and they're not random. You can look through the package and see which one you don't have and get. So this is a 2 to 4 player game. I have it set up right now. What you're going to get are, like I said, the 4 characters. So if you have the standard edition, 5, you have the collectors. You're going to get 2 dice. One is a power-up die and one's a movement die. You're going to get boss cards, which I'll explain in a little bit. You're going to get character cards, which gives them, powers, a rule book, and player reference cards, as long as cards for each of the properties. The rule book, does a really good job explaining. The only reason why I'm mentioning the rule book is because the collector's edition gives you a space for all the stickers, and it feels differently. And it gives you kind of a character bios of the bosses and the characters and whatnot. Also, the collector's edition comes with plastic coins, whereas the standard edition, I believe, is cardboard pop-outs. And let's see, I'm just going to grab a couple right here. Let's do Rosalina, D, and Yoshi. Okay. And so I'm assuming everyone's familiar with Monopoly. The difference is that you're going to be trying to be the player with the most points at the end of the game. And unlike Monopoly, I don't really know how the game is supposed to end. We just end it whenever one player loses all their cash, and then the person with the most cash wins. With this game, it's after 8 go rounds around the board. So let's say this is later on in the game, and Yoshi passes go. That would count 1 turn around the board, and then Rosalina, her turn goes, and she passed go. That's another turn around the board. So once 8 turns around the board, that's when the game. That's the game's timer. The way it goes is that you're going to be facing bosses, and you got all the Koopa Troopers here: Larry, Iggy, Wendy, Ludwig, and then the final boss for the standard edition is going to be Bowser, but since he's on the board, you can play with him. It's going to be Bowser Jr. You're going to face off at the end. And once, the way you're going to come across these bosses is, like I said, once the first go around the board, the first person to pass go, they collect the 2 coins, and they flip out 1 boss card. You would have to pay a coin to fight him, and then if you roll anything higher than a 3 or a 3 or higher, then you get to keep it. So pretend I'm Luigi, roll, I got a 4, yay, I win. Okay, then you would hang on to this card, and then, like I said, say it's Rosalina's turn, she passes go, she flips up the next one, and these are numbered, by the way, also, so that you can keep track. Again, she would have to pay a coin to fight, she rolls again, 6, okay, she keeps it. If a player can't beat a boss, say I had rolled a 2, it goes to the next player. So let's say I rolled, I didn't make it, so now it's John's turn. John rolls, he doesn't make it. Next is Sarah's turn. Sarah would also have to pay a coin to play, but let's say she passed. She can pass if she wants. And then finally it's Caitlin's turn. Caitlin goes, she pays, and then she rolls. She'll keep that boss card. So that's how it would go around. I'll explain the character spaces. You got warp pipes, which simply, if you land there, you go ahead to the next warp pipe space and go around the board that much faster. You got the power-up blocks, which normally you would just roll the dice, and whatever you roll, that's how many coins you get. You got your star powers, and every character has a star power. Let's say Mario, you get to roll the die and collect that many coins plus 5 from the bank. So, he can rack up some coins really quick. Let's see, you still got your standard free parking. That's kind of a house rules, how you want to play that. Got your go to jail space. Now, from what I can tell, like I said, there's only these cards that you grab from the board. There's no, I remember the original Monopoly having another set of cards. So this should be the only way to go to jail if you're unfortunate to land on this space. You got your property cards, which tells you how much you're going to have to pay, either 2 coins all the way up to 5 coins. Let's say Bowser's Castle, that lands you 50 points at the end of the game. And like I said, the point is to get the most points at the end of the game. You do that by beating bosses and collecting property. So on your turn, you're going to roll both dice, and you get to choose which one you want to do first. So I rolled a 6 and a green shell, and let's say I was Mario. The player in front of you has to drop 3 coins. So if there's multiple people on the same space as you, you get to choose. So I would choose Rosalina. She would drop 3 coins. You're going to lose coins a lot in this game. The red shell, you get to choose which player wants to drop 3 coins. The green shell I already explained. Let's see, the squid. You get to steal 2 coins from any player. The POW. All other players drop 1 coin, and the coin side, you get to collect 3 coins from the bank. And then that's pretty much it. Played this with my nieces and nephew, and we had a blast. They all thought, oh man, I know my niece likes to play regular Monopoly, and they were just thinking about playing this version, and it went by within an hour. Like I said, once the first player passes go, these boss cards keep popping up really quickly, and like I said, you're going to be losing coins a lot. The con I would have to say is, yes, the power-up packs. That just sucks that you have to pay extra for them, but they do have a mode in this game I forgot to mention called Party Mode, where you get to pick either 2 or 3 additional characters per player. So that's why you might want to get them. not only for variety, but if you want to do that, because it's still Monopoly, it's still very luck based. You're just honestly rolling the dice to see if you beat the boss. It doesn't require any like hard skill or strategy behind it. Um, but it's a great game for kids. I look forward to playing it with my kids when they get older. So I'm glad to have made the investment. Um, Other than that, yeah, give it a cycler rating. All right, bye guys.